Hello and welcome to the Cabinet of Creations, where you will find horror, beauty and the perfectly imperfect. Here we start with my first ever male doll. I begin by cutting off his hair, dunking his head in some boiling water for about 30 seconds or so, and then scraping off all the hair from the inside of his head and removing the glue. Then I go in with 100% acetone and remove the factory makeup. I was quite excited to do this doll, as Billy Idol is just one of my favourites. I think he's ace, so I hope I kind of do him justice and you can gather who he is by the end. I'm just going over the skin with a very fine sandpaper. This also gives good grip for if I paint or blush for other dolls as well. I don't do patterns with clothes, I wing it as I said in previous videos. So here we go. If you like this video or like my others, please give me a subscribe. It would mean so much, so much to me. To make his boots, I used Apoxie Sculpt and then let dry for around about 24 hours. Smooth down with water, it really helps give it the smooth texture needed. Then once dry, I'm just going in with some matte acrylic paint. Because this particular male Monster High doll had brow piercing, I had to use some of the Apoxie Sculpt to fill it in. Here I am just doing the pre-hair by painting the scalp the same colour as the hair. In hindsight, I wish I'd have done this like a darker colour, in like a black or something, because obviously his roots show on a few of them, as they do with people that, you know, bleach blonde the hair this white. So I did it the difficult way at the end and went in with Panpastels. Yes, great. Here I am giving him a bit of a haircut, nice and fluffy white. And the jacket I chose to model this on was one of his later jackets. I didn't show all this process because it was literally just acrylic paint and some shapes, a couple of layers of the acrylic paint. Before all that, I did some body blushing just in case you could see some of his chest and tummy area through the holes in the clothes. Here I'm just blushing some detail on the hands, the knuckles and the joints, which I tend to like to do a slightly darker colour. And then don't forget the nails, which I used with some Derwent Inktense watercolour pencils. And of course, don't forget to spray with Mr. Super Clear on all your finished layers of pastel and watercolour work. So if you make a mistake or decide you want something different on the next layer, it means that you can go over with a damp cloth and the work underneath will remain the same. It's almost like an eraser. So Mr. Super Clear is a must. microphone was simply just rolled out of some Super Sculpey and then painted with matte acrylic paint. I did a bracelet or cuff detail here with some warbler, and I used Sharpie to fill it in black, heated it up and just wrapped it around his wrist. Oh, I do go in and sand a little bit here, look, on the eye, just a little bit. I don't think it was really needed, but I did it anyway. And then I sprayed with Mrs. Super Clear, and now I'm going in with Panpastels. I'll try and be a little bit quiet so you can enjoy this face-up process. I'll speak to you again in a bit. I've sprayed the final layers with Mr. Super Clear, I'm then going with some high gloss varnish to the microphone, his eyes and lips. And then here he is, the one, the only, Mr. Billy Idol. If you want to see other dolls, other creations, I've had a few suggestions. Feel free to drop some suggestions in the comment box and I'll see what I can do. But for now, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!